Most people think archery is just about having a steady hand, but anyone who has spent time at the range knows it is actually a full-body workout. If you have ever struggled with fatigue after a few dozen shots, you know exactly why this little piece of aluminum is starting to show up in so many gear bags. It is essentially a portable gym for your draw cycle. Instead of lugging a full bow around just to keep your muscles conditioned, this thing lets you work on your form anywhere. The first thing you notice is how light it is. At just over a pound, it feels almost like a toy when you pull it out of the box, but don't let that fool you. The build quality is solid, and it feels surprisingly sturdy in the hand. What makes this stand out is the sheer range of adjustment. You can dial it down to a single pound, or crank it all the way up to 100. That is a massive spectrum. Whether you are a complete beginner trying to build up the basic muscle memory for a proper draw, or a seasoned pro looking to maintain that specific back tension during the off-season, it covers the bases. The draw length is just as flexible, stretching from 10 inches out to 32. It is a clever way to ensure you are training with the exact geometry you use on your actual bow. Now, here is the reality of using it. It is not going to replace the feeling of a real string against your fingers or the weight of a riser, but that is not really the point. It is about repetition. You can stand in your living room and practice your anchor point or your release without needing a target or a massive amount of space. It is great for building that specific stamina in the rhomboids and shoulders that usually starts to fade toward the end of a long tournament. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that because it is so lightweight, you have to be disciplined with your form. Since there is no bow weight to stabilize you, it is easy to get sloppy if you are not paying attention. It is a tool for focus, not just for mindless pulling. If there is a downside, it is that the adjustment mechanism can feel a little stiff at first, and you might find yourself fiddling with it for a minute to get the tension exactly where you want it. It is not a deal breaker, but it is definitely something you will notice the first few times you use it. Still, for the price and the convenience, it is hard to argue with the utility. It turns those idle minutes during a lunch break or while watching a show into productive training time. It is not going to make you an Olympic champion overnight, but for anyone serious about consistency and preventing those nagging archery-related aches, it is a pretty smart addition to the kit. It is simple, it is portable, and it actually does what it claims to do without any unnecessary fluff. If you're looking to tighten up your technique without burning through arrows, this is probably going to be your new best friend.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.